What's going on, originals? It's me, Eb. That was my last look. Now, in this video, we're going to go over my takedown, my oil, my new method to detangle my hair, making my own products, and just keep watching this video, guys. It's gonna be a lot. Right now, I'm oiling my skin, but first, I need all of my newbies, yes, you, my newbies, to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you know when I post another video. That's for my newbies, because I know my originals already did it. Thanks. So, in this video, we are just oiling my scalp for now. The kind of oil I'm using is avocado and sunflower. I never used sunflower before, but avocado is very, very moisturizing to my skin, to my hair, scalp, skin, whatever. Avocado oil can be used for a lot of things, and it's very beneficial. So now I'm just basically greasing my scalp, greasing my hair, and taking these braids down. Be very gentle when taking your braids down, because we're trying to preserve these ends, take care of these ends. You know, you got to pamper them ends, ladies and gentlemen. Take your time. If you get stuck, go down some to the beginning a little bit and tease that a little bit, loosen that up, and then go back to the top where you left off, and just take your braids down and just take your time. I basically speeded up this video a whole heck of a lot because it's a lot to be done. Now, I went to the Dollar Tree and got that silver thing. That silver thing is a scalp massager, and oh my God, it does wonders. Do not laugh at my facial expressions because it really feels good. Now, I did use the pads on the tip of my fingers to rub a little bit as well, but usually I use that. Now we're gonna go into making my own soap. So I'm in Jacksonville, Florida with my other best friend, and we're gonna use some of her products. But basically, get you some black soap. She got hers from your local beauty supply store. Cut you some. Doesn't take much. Cut you a piece. It's actually not hard. I thought it would have been hard, but it's actually not a hard piece of soap. It's actually really, not really soft, but it's a soft piece of soap. Get you a piece of that and just shave it. Shave it a couple of times really thin, and we're going to shave that. Don't cut yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Do not cut yourself. Do not, I repeat, do not cut yourself, because this knife is pretty sharp. But we got to shave this soap and then place it in a bowl. Now we're going to get into the cutting of the aloe vera. So of course I've cut my aloe vera leaf into these sections. Now I'm cutting the sides off, the prickly ends, whatever. They are more than prickly. They're actually pretty sharp. I jumped around a little bit. Now I'm going to just add some hot water into this bowl of soap and let that melt and soak and make it so. Now, don't sleep on the Dollar Tree, you guys. Dollar Tree has good items in it, and I found these condiment basically containers, like ketchup and mustard containers. I found those, and I think they'll be very easy. Matter of fact, they are very easy to put this stuff in and apply it to my hair. Very, very easy. So back in the cut back there, my camera lady is my best friend for today, because I was in the Jacksonville visiting her. I was excited for being in the Jacksonville, but as you can see, I cut those in half. Then I turned around and thought I should rinse it off. Then I stopped because it didn't make sense to me. So, but you guys, my advice is to actually rinse it off before the fact, because while I was cutting into this the middle part, the slimy part of the aloe vera, it actually started to itch my hands. It's funny because once I actually blended it or whatever and strained it, it didn't itch my scalp or my hair, but it itched my hands. So rinse it off before you guys even get started. But I find myself doing this method. It's easier cutting it both ways, the gel both ways. It's very slippery. That's why I decided to use this method, because if you cut it, I feel like you have a better way of gripping everything. I'm very clumsy, everybody. So using a spoon is much easier for me, period, hands down. Spoon, spoon, spoon. See, because a knife, I done cut my whole hand off and didn't mean it and be in the ER. We don't want that. So I'm clumsy, I know it. So what, I'm going to be using the spoon and to cut all of this out, to scoop all of this aloe vera out of the leaf. And keep watching. Okay, so now let's blend it. You can't blend if it's not plugged in. So we're gonna plug that in and blend our aloe vera up pretty much. And for some reason it's a little loud, but I'll try to do this voiceover pretty louder, I guess. We'll see. But I'm blending up the aloe vera to see what the consistency is. I don't want to blend it too much because I don't want to mess up the contents that it's supposed to make, but we're going to blend this up as much as we can. Now guys, I think I made my first boo-boo in this video. I got excited. I've never used aloe vera before, so I started to put the aloe vera in my oil mixture. So in those containers is already the avocado and sunflower oil that I used in my takedown. So I realized that I didn't strain it. So now I'm gonna take and strain it, basically. We're straining it in this stocking cap. I did not use a cheesecloth. I don't know how much that cost, but at the Dollar Tree, like I said, y'all, this stocking cap can be $1. I think I bought this. I got this out of my best friend's cupboard or whatever. She gave it to me while I was here. But you can get this from the Dollar Tree. You can get stockings from the Dollar Tree. Or when you buy your wig, they give you a stocking cap. Or you can just buy you a few. Doesn't matter. This is very, very slippery, guys. Very slippery. I clean up as I go. So that's all that is. Now I'm just going to add my aloe vera to both of my mixtures. And then I'm going to jump and add some oil to things. I'm going to show you as I go on. Aloe vera is going to be in here and our black soap mixture. Keep watching, guys. I ain't measuring nothing. I just want to turn it a little bit colors. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, look, that's enough. That's still. Contains the exact nutrient formula recommended by the NAI to help reduce the risk of moderate to advanced AMD progression. I have AMD. So I need to more. Let's start with all the different put this in here too. Just in here. I need to stop. So ladies and gents, I wanted to use coconut oil as well. So I'm going to take a bowl, put a spoonful of it in this bowl, and actually give it like a steam bath or whatnot. So basically a steam bath is just boiling hot water or hot water that's already hot. I had to take some of this water out because you don't want the water to get inside the bowl that with the coconut oil. So you put it down a little, take some of the water out and then let it boil and melt. Usually I would put something under the bowl, but this time I didn't. But I didn't actually heat it too long. I just wanted to melt it. So this is the residue from the aloe vera. This stuff is slippery, and just think if I would have never strained that, all that little stuff would have been in my hair. I would have been salty. That's my leftover, and here's my coconut oil. I'm adding that to my aloe vera mix. I made 2 aloe vera mixes because I made one for me and one for my friend. If I didn't use it all, I left it there with her. Can't take these big old containers on the plane anyway. Everything that I use, ladies and guys and gents, that's olive oil, will be placed in the description box so that you'll know what I use. But I didn't use, as you can see, measuring cups or measurements or whatever, teaspoons and all of that. No, I didn't use it. Now let's get ready to detangle. I did one detangle off camera, but that is honey at the bottom, so I'm shaking it off but making sure that I mix this honey in here. Now this was really good for my hair. It left my hair moisturized. It left my hair everything, like my knots or whatever was in my hair was out of my hair. Like it just slipped right on out. This aloe vera was very good for my hair, and it gave me no problems. I did my scalp. It didn't itch, nothing. All of this left my hair very, very moisturized. Even the shampoo that I made it very moisturizing, and my hair didn't smell. Even with the ACV in the shampoo that I made, it didn't make my hair smell. I think it actually clarified my skin my scalp a little bit. But I think this was a go. Once I perfect this, I love doing this. So I'm gonna braid that down after I applied it, give it a little swirl on the end, and move on to the next one. I did my whole head off camera, rinsed it out, braiding it up after that, and then voila, here's my braid pattern that I did. I find it easier to braid my hair while it's still wet, so I braid my hair into a pattern while it's still wet. Basically, I don't really like to add water. I do it if I have to, but I don't. I try not to run into that issue or whatever. But here I'm just putting some shining gel on my edges to put them back, make it look a little sleek or whatever. But I'm really getting ready for my next hairstyle, and you guys want to see how I got my next hairstyle, you have to tune to my next video. Alright, originals, you have to tune to my next video. All of this has been done on freshly washed hair after I did my detangle with my aloe vera mix. And the aloe vera mix and the black soap shampoo with the oils and everything, all that mixture left my hair very, very moisturized. And after washing, it was pretty cool. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna figure out the measurements for you guys, but it seemed pretty cool. I'm just putting this together so that I can get ready for my next style. This is the hair I shedded from the aloe vera detangle and braiding my hair for the next style. Want to see my next style, how I achieved it? You're gonna have to check it out, but I'll give you a sneak peek at the end of this video. Thanks for watching.